Hi guys, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact weapon review. Today we're going to take a look at the Vortex Vanquisher. So this weapon, it's a polar, it's a 5-star weapon, so we can only get it by gacha, and it's from the Liu series. Now, we already know the Liu series a lot, because they have all the same stats and all the same passive. So it's pretty much a 46 attack that has led to a 608 at level 90, with an attack percent of 49.6% at level 90. That's actually very nice, because apart from the fact that we had 20% shield strength, so your shield are a bit stronger and we can take a few more hits under them. While we hit an enemy, we gain an attack boost of 4% for 8 seconds. And this can stack up to 5 times, so pretty much after you attack an enemy 5 times, you get a 20% attack boost. And this can only happen once every 0.3 seconds. This means that from a stack to another, we need to wait at least 0.3 seconds. So in 1.5 seconds, we could easily get 5 stacks, and every stack has actually its own cooldown. So this means that after 8 seconds, you just lose one of the stack and not all of them, and you can actually switch character, and this buff will be kept, but only on the character that is using the weapon. So if, for example, you have Zhongli with this weapon and you switch into Mona will not have this buff, but if you switch back to Zhongli, he is gonna keep this buff, of course, if it's still in the 8 seconds. Now, we under a shield. This attacking increase is increased by 100%. This means that at max stack goes to a 20% to a 14%. So pretty much we have a weapon with a 608 attack, that as we know is actually one of the strongest in the game, with an attack percent of 49.6 plus another 14% under shield at 5 level 1. So it's a 99.6%, pretty much it's nearly a 19% attack boost. This means that with a simple artifact attack percent, or even with a simple ability, we could easily reach an attack multiplier of 2 and even more. And that's actually very, very high. Now, the main problem of this weapon is that because it's a spear, we only have 3 characters right now that can use this weapon. 2 of them are Xiangli and Xiao, and the main problem of this character is that they can create a shield by themselves, so we actually need a shield creating character in your party. So, or a Geo character, or simply a character like Diona, or the Pyro guitar girl that I will never remember her name. The other character that was actually created for this weapon, in fact both Zhongli and Vortex Vanquisher came out with the same update, it's of course the Geo Archon. Now, what's the main problem of Zhongli? The main problem of Zhongli is that even if he can easily create a shield, because it's a Geo character and his ability is very easy to create a shield, is actually one of the weakest characters in the game right now. A lot of people think that Zhongli is the worst 5-star character in the game, and he doesn't deal a lot of damage, but that's because Mohoyo actually said that Zhongli was created to be a support character. The problem is that even as a support, Zhongli was actually outclassed by 4-star character, and that was pretty bad. In fact, a lot of people complained about this, and Zhongli is finally getting a buff in the next update. We need to see what his buff are gonna do to him, but we can pray to see if Zhongli actually will be a bit more decent. Now, so because Zhongli is a support character, this means that its damage is actually not very good. So this weapon, what happens is that with a 20% shield strength, it's okay. So Zhongli can create shield that are more stronger, and it's pretty nice for a support character. But the other part of the passive is pretty much a bit useless on him. Why? Because the weapon at the end of the day give him a lot of attacks, like a 19% attack boost. But Zhongli is a support character. He doesn't actually need this attack. He may actually want energy recharge, or simply, for example, defense. Why? Because Zhongli ability actually scale with defense. Like there is a skill, I think that the pillar scale with 33% of its defense, while for example energy recharge could make his ultimate recharge faster. For example, I want to make this. If you see a video on YouTube about people using Zhongli in their party, you see that a lot of time they just put Zhongli, use the pillar, use the ultimate, and then they switch back to their main DPS. So pretty much the Zhongli role as a support is just to use its ability, and then they go back to their DPS as a normal support character. Now, with this weapon, this weapon also doesn't really help its role as support. Why? Because this attack percent boost improve, of course, a bit the damage that its ability will do, but for example, an energy recharge or even, as I said, a defense would actually be much better for its support role. So that's the main problem of this weapon on Zhongli, but with the buff that you will get, maybe its damage will start becoming a bit more decent. And if that's actually true, you could actually try to use Zhongli as a DPS character, even because at the end of the day it's a single player game and you can build your character how you want. The important thing is that you have fun. So you could try with a Zhongli DPS build, and if you try this, the Vortex Vanquisher is actually pretty decent. But if not, I think that there are maybe better spear for Zhongli, even if this is actually its iconic weapon. But let me know in the comment what you think about this weapon and if you actually use this on Zhongli and why. But today for this video it's all, and see you on the next one.